as you have said previously, Gregor, Primoz Roglic, he is not scheduled for a race until the Tour de France, and that's what we're seeing with a lot of riders. The classics are over. It's now the next big goal. Mathieu van der Poel, Tom Pidcock, they have hung up their road wheels and are taking out the mountain bike. They're going to be doing the Mountain Bike World Cups, building up to the Tokyo Olympics. That's very exciting to see what those two guys are going to do in the dirt. And then other riders are going to the Tour de France, and you are actually going to be headed to France in a couple days to preview the opening stages. Tell me about them, Gregor.
FloBikes is preparing as Roglic is, as everyone is, for the Tour de France, Michael, and it's going to be a big one. And this year, the Grand Depart, I think it's the 5th Grand Depart from Brest, and we're going to be bringing you all that information in this preview trip. I'm leaving on Thursday. I'll be up there for a few days. I'm going to link up with the former professional Sebastian Hinault, no relationship to Bernard Hinault, the 5-time Tour de France winner, but Sebastian Hinault, who last raced with IM Cycling, he's now a sports director at Team Arkea Samsic, of course, with Nairo Quintana. Rode 17 Grand Tours, Michael, 11 editions of the Tour de France, won a stage to Zaragoza at the 2008 Vuelta a España, and behind him that day were riders like Greg Van Avermaet, Oscar Freire, Tom Boonen, big champions. So Sebastian Hinault, I'm going to rely on him to be kind of my tour guide up there in this area that's in the far northwest of France, about as far as you can get away from the Pyrenees and the Alps. And up there it's a really rough area, a lot of crosswinds. They have food like these plates that is like a type of crepe that they're really famous for up there. They don't have really a lot of great wines, but that's not the reason I'm up there, Michael. And the reason I'm up there is to preview that stage 1 that starts in Brest, and of course stage 2, the Mur de Bretagne stage. Also stage 1 is the same route, similar route. They finish in the same location for the women's La Course, and so we're going to get a good look at that, and also look at those 2 sprint stages, well, predicted sprint stages, stages 3 and 4. So all that content is coming at our viewers on FloBikes over the next weeks, but make sure to tune in and check out the preview content that'll be trickling out slowly as we get towards the big date, June 26th in the Tour de France.
I'm very excited for this Brittany Grand Depart. That is why you're going over there, because the opening week of the Tour de France is always spectacular. Nerves, fast racing, the gates open and riders are going harder and faster than they go all season in these opening days of the Tour. It's just spectacular, and I think that the backdrop in Brittany is going to make for a very special edition, because like you said, it's hilly, it's punchy, it's this rough little microcosm of France that is just cycling mad, and you get kind of classics conditions with wind and sea spray and climbs. It's going to be a spectacular opening week of the Tour, and you're going to tell us all about it in a few days. So looking forward to that, Gregor.
Yeah.
Yes.
And can I just add that I'm packing the bike shoes, the helmet, so I'll be riding up the Mur de Bretagne, and also we have the drone. We're going to get some awesome drone shots there on the coast. The hotels are booked on the coast, and so it should be just a fun trip around. So we'll have a lot of exciting coverage on that, Michael.
Well, Gregor, can't wait. Of course, the Tour de France, it's going to be on FloBikes for all our viewers in Canada, and all the content that comes out around the tour will be available worldwide. So even if you can't watch the broadcast, there's going to be lots of great stuff coming. So, we'll see you then. And in the meantime, keep tuning in as we transition and riders start preparing for the big show, the Tour de France. We'll talk to you soon.